OMG, Cowboys Nation is losing it right now. A deal is suddenly being called done, contracts are being discussed, and Jerry Jones is once again at the center of a massive moment for Dallas. The timing couldn't be crazier with the playoffs approaching, and fans are scrambling to understand what's real, what's leverage, and what this actually means for the roster. Is this the bold move everyone's been waiting for, or a classic Jerry power play? One thing's clear, something big is happening in Dallas, and the ripple effects could show up fast. Cowboys Nation, take a breath, because what just happened behind the scenes might completely change the direction of this franchise. I'm not kidding when I say this feels like one of those moments we'll look back on and say, that's where it all turned. Jerry Jones has been quiet, too quiet. And every Cowboys fan knows when Jerry goes silent, something big is cooking. Now the word coming out of the building has people shocked, excited, confused, and honestly a little emotional. A deal may already be done, contracts are being defined, money is being locked in, and the playoff picture? Yet it's suddenly looking a lot more real than anyone expected just weeks ago. Let's start with this. Jerry Jones does not make moves just to make noise. When he puts his name, his money, and his legacy on the line, it's because he believes the window is open right now. And that's exactly the energy coming out of Dallas today. Sources close to the team are saying the front office has finally drawn a hard line. No more waiting. No more let's see how it plays out. Decisions have been made. Roles have been defined. And yes, contracts are either signed or in the final stages of being signed as we speak. Now think about what that means. For months, Cowboys fans have been stuck in the same loop. Is this team rebuilding or contending? Are we all in or playing it safe? Is Jerry serious about winning now, or is he protecting the future? This move answers that question loud and clear. Jerry Jones is betting on now. He's betting on this roster. And he's betting that the Cowboys can make a real playoff push if the right pieces are locked in and everyone knows their role. And let's talk about the word everyone keeps whispering: defined. That's not just a random term. That's a message. Defined roles. Defined leadership. Defined expectations. For too long, this team has lived in the gray area. Players unsure of their future. Coaches coaching for their jobs. A locker room full of talent but lacking clarity. That changes when contracts get signed. That changes when money talks. When a player gets paid, it's not just about the cash. It's about trust. It's about commitment. It's about saying, you are our guy. Jerry Jones knows exactly what he's doing with the timing too. The season pressure is rising. The playoff race is tightening. And instead of letting rumors tear this team apart, he steps in and slams the door shut. Boom. Decision made. Message sent. This is the Dallas Cowboys saying, we're not folding, we're not panicking, and we're definitely not selling. Now here's where it gets really interesting. This deal, whatever its final form, directly impacts the playoff path. I'm talking tiebreakers, momentum, confidence, and belief. Football isn't just X's and O's. It's emotion. It's psychology. When players feel stability, they play faster. When they know the organization has their back, they take risks. They fight harder. And that's the version of the Cowboys Jerry Jones is trying to unlock. You can already feel the shift in tone. Analysts who were burying Dallas a few weeks ago are suddenly backtracking. Former players are hinting that something big is coming. Even rival fanbases are paying attention. Because when the Cowboys make noise, the entire league listens. Love them or hate them, Dallas moves the needle. And let's not ignore the money side of this. This is a big deal. We're talking real dollars, real cap implications, real long-term planning. Jerry Jones doesn't hand out contracts lightly anymore. He's been burned before. So if this deal is getting done, it means the numbers made sense, and the football side made sense. That's rare. That's powerful. That's dangerous for the rest of the NFC. Now imagine this team heading into the final stretch with momentum, clarity, and a locked-in core. Suddenly those must-win games don't feel so impossible. Suddenly, the Cowboys aren't just hoping for help from other teams. They're controlling their own destiny. That's the difference between pretenders and contenders. And yes, I know what some of you are thinking. We've heard this before. Don't fall for the hype. Same old Cowboys. That skepticism is earned. Decades of heartbreak will do that to a fan base. But this feels different. Not because of hype, but because of action. This isn't talk radio noise. This is Jerry Jones putting pen to paper. This is commitment. Also pay attention to the ripple effect. One contract leads to another. One defined role forces accountability everywhere else. Coaches tighten up. Players step up. The locker room hierarchy becomes clear. And when that happens, distractions disappear. No more contract questions every press conference. No more side-eye speculation. Just football. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud: this move puts pressure on everyone. The coaching staff. The quarterback. The defense. The entire organization. Once Jerry makes this move, excuses are gone. You're either winning or you're explaining why you didn't. And that's exactly how championship organizations operate. The playoff picture right now is chaos. Teams are beating each other up. Wild card spots are wide open. One hot streak can change everything. And if Dallas catches fire at the right time, nobody wants to face them. Not with that offense. Not with that pass rush. Not with a locker room that believes. Jerry Jones is chasing one thing: legacy. He doesn't want to be remembered as the owner who talked big but never delivered in the modern era. He wants that Super Bowl back in Dallas. And every move like this is another brick in that path. Risky? Absolutely. Necessary? 100%. So what happens next? Expect energy. Expect urgency. Expect Dallas to play like a team that knows the clock is ticking. Because once contracts are signed and money is spent, the message is clear. Win now. Cowboys fans, whether you're excited or cautious, you can't ignore this. Something has shifted. Something is happening. And the rest of this season just got a whole lot more interesting. If this deal is truly finalized, if roles are truly defined, and if this team responds the way Jerry Jones believes they will, don't be surprised if we're talking about the Cowboys as a real playoff threat sooner than later. Buckle up. The drama isn't over. In fact, it's just getting started.